preseason can get pretty long if you just stay in one place. And there's some things that we want to do that we can't do on grass. So in fairness to Tom Farrell, we went out and found a bunch of sand for us to play in, and
Working on the sand is pretty hard. It's really heavy. It makes your legs really heavy. So all the power's gone out of your legs completely. It's a lot of upper body strength. And it's pretty tough conditioning really. So it is like, get away from Twyford, get out of the gym, get off the pitch, and then mix it with a new new environment.
I think that I'm showing them something a little bit different than a traditional preseason that they've been involved in the past. We're going to do plenty of running. I don't think that's the issue, but I think there's other ways to the overall condition that are involved in aspects of the game that we can hit.
It creates good competition. That's what Dan's all about. It's about creating competition for places. Everyone wants to start in that first game, and it's bloody hard as well.
I mean, you're laughing about it, but it is tough, isn't it? But I guess you put everything in now and then you ease off during the season. Is that how it works?
I wish. No, after this pre-season stint, so Dan sort of steps aside and then Di takes over, so it gets a bit harder. There's no easing off. It's about hitting the ground running. Start the season, obviously, Saracen's our first game. They're not going to put a push over. So it's about training hard now and continue training hard throughout the season. So it's about getting that running in your legs, getting that strength and conditioning right. Building the strength training in the gym, and then getting the endurance out on the pitch, and that's what it's all about. We're here to win matches. We're here to push our way up that league, and it starts here.
It's really nice to come away from Acton and to train somewhere else. It just breaks it up a little bit and it gives you a bit more motivation. But we were chatting before we got here, and it felt like we were turning up for a game. Like the boys were nervous, nipping off to the toilet. You don't really know what to expect, but we've just come through it. We're blowing. It was hard work, but we really enjoyed it.
What's it like having a bit of a break off, and then is it just full guns blazing now?
No, it was really good. We had 4 or 5 weeks off, which is quite a lot this year. Obviously our season prolonged on, and we had a good couple of results. So when you come back in, it was really important. The first few days we did our medical screening, and we just took care of ourselves, and we've built into it slowly now, but we're well and truly in pre-season now, and it's just going to get harder.
We've got 13 new boys, 12 obviously are left. It's about building that team bonding straight away. You've got to bond straight away and get it together as a collective, and doing stuff like that when it's hard work. You're working hard with each other. That's what pre-season's about, and that's why we can build that team spirit quite early on, because it's working hard together. Wrestling, fighting each other. That's what it's all about. Building that team spirit, and like I say, it begins here in pre-season. Is where we build that sort of camaraderie and move forward.
From a conditioning end, I mean, this is our time of the year, and from day one that we get back, rugby comes on more and more. We got one rugby this week, we'll have a couple next week, a few more the week after, leading up to Browns. The important thing for me in the planning side of it is that each week prepares us for the next. We don't want to run into anything and take the guys out of a rest mode and chuck them into something that's going to tear or break them down early. So it's very much so a planned system that'll get them there for the start of the season and hit the ground running. A lot's been said about how this is the shortest preseason that we've had in a long time, 2 months. And it is a short period of time, but equally so you can break somebody in 2 months. So it really is about managing the time, making sure that we hit the ground running. We can't have a slow start and come into our own at Christmas. It has to be something that we address before we actually get to those games.
And how are the boys looking? Fit?
Good, really good. No, I'm really excited about it. I think most of them come back in better shape than they were the year previous. And that's all you can ask for from a conditioner. To show up in slightly better shape than you were before. And yeah, I'm happy with the work that they're putting in, and I think they're all buying into it. They're enjoying it.